as Triton versus Hades. Both of these teams, we've seen two of these players before. Triton gonna have Ricky, and Hades going to have Kip. And so both of these teams kind of stacked to the gills. Actually, that's backwards. Hades has Ricky, and Triton has Kip. So we talked about these teams before. Kip, more mechanical, a guy that'll force the defense up when he takes control of the ball. But Ricky is one of those players that's very cerebral. He's very stingy with his challenges, but when he does challenge, he gets the ball in a good spot for his teammates. Maybe a bit of a battle of play styles here tonight, Wolfie.
Well, we'll see as these two Titans are going to step into this arena, really try to show off for the team. And like you said, it will be how the two captains come into this game and really start producing for the squad. But really don't overlook their second man here. The FX and Yapski really going to come in here and try to put their name on the score sheet and really show you guys why they're the second man on these squads for a reason.
The second man is very crucial. This is the matchup we saw in the playoffs of last split. Ricky, of course, had Cloud in the lineup. He was put in that very same day, and for some reason, he just gelled super well with him. He was, on point with his communication, on point with his rotation, and that really kind of allowed Ricky's decision making to shine in that matchup. So maybe a little battle of the past here, a little bit of a grudge match for both of these squads as Triton takes on Hades.
Well, you love when two teams come in with some history. It makes the game ever so much more impactful as FX able to take off Yaski off the opening kickoff.
Yep, down around. They'll win some space in midfield. Ricky gonna play it off the side of the wall. FX looking mid. Yapski blocked out by Ricky. FX gonna have some room. Kip able to manage to pick up the boost. FX short side shot and Kip with the save. Back out to Yobski. Ricky able to keep it in. Ricky, little reset pass down in front, and Kip sticks with him to make the block.
Yeah, right now Kip just trying to move it out, but Yaski able to get this onto the opposition side where Ricky's just waiting. We'll see what they do with right now. On the side of the passion, the great fake right there by FX allows Ricky just to have this ball. Kip with the 50, ball's going in off of it, and they scored first. Right in here.
Kip, great read on Ricky. The touch goes a little too far, and Kip just trying to keep that in play, ends up fifting it right into the net. So Tritons on the board with a minute gone here in this game.
And great early lead as a fake kickoff happens here. FX able just to put this down, but Ryan's probably going to try to take advantage here as it's pressuring on. Good job by Richie putting that away, as well as putting this ball. Oh, but he can't get to it. Kip puts it in for the second one.
And Kip now accelerating the pace of play, challenges the exact same spot in the corner he just scored a goal off of, and finds some pay dirt again.
And great job coming in aggressive, able to get this 2-goal lead. They're trying to pull away now, but if you are the Hades side, it's very scary when Kip starts getting going. You're going to start to stall some of that momentum he has going on.
And you saw it right there, Kip's decision making. He noticed on that goal that both defenders were on the sideline, and Yabski able to put it away. And Kip, that came directly from that boost steal he got in the corner.
Yeah, and a great pass finding his teammate. Not always trying to do it himself. Has 2 goals to his name. Trying to could have got the hat trick, but instead the unselfish play being the right one.
Kickoff gonna go the way of Triton's, gonna waterfall down off the boards. Yabski able to get it up. Kip looking for the dunk, and he gets it bar down and in, and Kip has a hat trick.
Yeah, hat trick early, only a minute and 20 off the clock here. At a good 50, just leads it up to the man we were talking about the whole time, and he continuing to show off.
Kip, angles upon angles to deal with as he'll try and slow play this one. A flick up over top. FX gonna peel back around. He'll force the defender in. This one, Yobski off the sidewall, and Ricky out to mid. Challenged by Kip off the sidewall again. Kip with some time. He'll take the dribble over top. He's looking for the ground pins, and that's a good challenge there by FX.
Yeah, interesting shot there. He's really just trying to mix some things up and not have the opposition too easily to try to catch him there. But Kip trying to get some momentum here, trying to pass by FX as he can. Good job by Ricky. Little pinch here, gives it up, and it's just right now. It just does not seem as this squad has been doing well, just keeping possession as they just keep fighting on their side. Fast break.
Kip has stolen 3 big boost pads down in the other end alone, and that's what allowed him to get back on defense there as well. Kip, shot. Look at backboard. Kip, double. No. Ricky with the save, and now FX with a break the other way. Long shot, short side, and FX finds the transition goal.
Yeah, first goal on here. FX able to grab that there. Great job by by his teammate, putting that forward for him. And Ricky grabbing that assist. More important, this team finally on the board.
Great transition feed from Ricky. That save very crucial as Kip put it in a very good spot on net. Yobski. Midfield feed. Kip with a touch, and Ricky able to pre-jump off that sidewall, get it out. Kip now with the step. FX just going to back off. He'll pass it far side. Ricky with some space finally. Infield pass, looking for it. Kip reads the route and gets the save. And the transition, no, off the sidewall. And Yobski already up for it. Shot to the backboard, and Ricky just going to trap this one away. So look to 50. Kip in the corner and bring it out.
And a great demo right there by Ricky taking out Kip. A little aggression there, probably being trying to take out some pent-up anger. It's 2 minutes on this clock, and they're trying to get something going here.
Ricky with a step. Ricky open net, shot it in. And now we see Hades trying to pull it back a little bit here, making a game of it.
Yeah, able to cut this lead down by a half here. Ricky doing his job here, finds the open net, and now still a lot of time. Still close to 2 minutes here, so don't count this side out just yet. But Triton has to put the foot on the gas here if they want to come out with a win.
FX up over one. Ricky just gonna wait. Ricky looking for a double. He's got the space, and Ricky, he will hit those anytime you give him the space to.
Yeah, too much space there. FX just putting it up for Ricky. Understand this, he just needs the ball in his hands. Let this man work, and he does that there to perfection. What seemed to be a huge deficit, we have come back to this game.
Little fake kickoff goes a little awry as Kip can't get the shot away, and now maybe a chance the other way, but Kip able to collect that big boost pad and get back to the ball. That has been crucial for the side of Tritons to hold this lead.
Yeah, and good job by Kip. Just going in, 15 that ball, taking that possession away from Ricky. He's just trying to come back, able to take off that demo, and that ball just comes right off the top here. They're getting some good looks, but Kip and Yovsky is getting a little aggressive.
FX trying to drop it in, and he does. And now we have a tie game. Hades fighting their way back into this series.
We said it early. We have to watch out for that second man, and FX showing us why here, tying this game up, grabbing the second goal. This team is starting to catch fire. We'll see how the game plans change and we're finally equalized.
And Hades, game one, coming all the way back in what seemed like a dominant performance from Tritons. We maybe saw a glimpse of this in our first series of the day, but accelerating much quicker as the MMR goes up a bit. Ricky now one-on-one versus Kip. He's going to try the musty, and Kip able to push it back out now with a step across midfield. FX trying to buy time for his teammate off the rotation, just using the width of the field to clear that ball out.
Yeah, we're watching right now. Kip just trying to get some possession here, but Hades can't get back. FX there. Good little 50, puts this ball back at that touch there. Just trying to get it back up to Ricky. Can't do much.
Kip, long shot off the sidewall. FX can't get the clear. Kip steals that boost pad again. Now Kip cuts inside. One man to beat. Kip, Ricky, shot, far side, and Ricky, what a save to keep this game even.
And that's the type of looks that they've been trying to get this entire match, and had one more there, but it just shows you that this Hades defense is just buckling down here towards the later periods. But overtime, ladies and gentlemen, game number one, you gotta love it.
Yobski with a step. FX can't get the save, and Yobski in a hurry ends it in overtime.
Great job, just able to get the kickoff to their side and took it to their advantage. Yobski putting that in. You know, Kip's loving seeing that. They're feeling good now, and thankfully to come out with the win.
Tritons taking game one. Looked a little precarious there as Hades really fought their way back into that game. Ricky doing a very sublime job on defense, getting some of these transition goals up to FX.
Yeah,
Well,
3 assists total for Hades. Actually, for both these squads, it's really showing you that they're really going to utilize their teammate here. But we'll see. Both teams, they show that they are really really equal when it comes to skills here.
kept 9 shots on the warpath on offense as he provided a good bit of those right at the beginning of the game. The first 2 minutes was all Tritons as Kip was finding challenge after challenge in the corners, kind of abusing any kind of rotation Hades was throwing at him, and he was waiting for those infield passes from the other side, just trying to get transition goals the other way. But credit to Hades making the adjustments to fight their way back into this game, ultimately not able to take game one, but a good sign here for game two.
Oh, 100%. You have to love the wherewithal and the gung ho attitude Hades came in here. Never put down their sword and shield. Continue to fight throughout this whole way. And maybe if these teams continue battling off like this, it could be like our first series. May go to 5, but still early to tell.
The first one in favor of Trident as Kip wins a 50. Yabski back around. He's on zero boost, so FX going to take it away from him. He's looking for a little bump on Kip. Kip avoids it. Gets cracked the second time around, but Ricky able to turn it away. Double commit from Triton's Ricky with a step. Gets bumped up the wall by Kip. Great defensive play. I'm not sure if Kip actually meant to do it or not, but still.
Oh, an unfortunate redirect there. Tried going for the save, and Kip just made it dangerous enough to make the opposition panic and allows themselves to go up by 1 here.
FX was trying to put that down to corner so he could grab the pad on the way out and look for a little 1v1 the other way. So unfortunately, deflected off the top of his car and back. So FX going to take a shot short side. Yabski pushes this one out. Long ball. He's going to try and 50 Ricky. Able to smartly put that around his car. He did not have much room. And now, they 50 towards mid. Yabski off backboard. He's going to wait for it himself. He takes another touch. Can he get the center? As Ricky turns, he'll take a 50. And FX will be able to clear the zone.
Yeah, right now they're just retreating, just trying to keep possession here. As Kip losing it. Ricky's gonna try to get this here off the backboard. Teammate not there as FX just in the opposition corner, which is leading to a fast break.
Yabski looking to bully ball a little bit. Kip with a free shot, and he misses it now. Chance the other way. Hades with some speed. Ricky with a touch. Looking backboard. Right down in front. FX. Can he get to it? No. Kip manages to get the clear. So a lot of north-south transitional gameplay from both of these teams.
Yeah, it just seems that both their teammates are just slightly off the ball, just milliseconds away. And if they just clean up the rotation, just clean that up, they would have some nice open opportunities and to continue trying to get those type of looks as they continue on here. But both these teams on a warpath to just try to knock down this wall that's currently in front of them.
And both these teams are so good about keeping possession of the ball, especially through some of these demos, buying their teammates time for a rotation, buying some time off the clock itself as Tritons still a 1-goal lead with 3 minutes left. FX looking for an infield feed. He fakes the musty as it comes back down to Kip, not buying what he's selling, takes a step over mid. Kip looking for the center with a pre-flip, can't get it. And FX going to be able to carry across mid.
Yeah, FX passes one defender, but just getting rid of possession, allowing Kip to cap this ball here. A bit dangerous. Trying to get a move going. Ball's in, but Ricky meets him at top.
Double commit. Yabski just going to try and throw it back mid. Ricky. Good touch off the wall. Now it's a little bit of a foot race. Kip on zero boost. Can he get back to it in time? He does. And Kip just going to use the width of the field the other side. Kip. All sorts of boost to play with. He's got 2 man to beat. Looks for the flick. And can't get it as FX comes up huge.
Yeah, and he stayed control throughout that entire time. Had that ball for a second. 2 defenders in front of him, but still didn't make him wary as almost sank that ball behind the net. And we see a great shot coming from almost halfway. And Kip putting that on for the second one.
Kip, this is just good field awareness. Ricky a little bit behind the challenge. He just throws it all the way to the net, seeing that defender go for that boost pad on the side. This is part of what made Kip so dangerous in that first split, that first season of Crystal Soul. What eventually led him to the top of that point aggregate leaderboard.
And great job by Ricky, just trying to make things awkward. Had that defense panic there going up, but thankfully get a shot here. But a good opportunity. A really good 50 happens right there.
Off to the side, Kip. With all sorts of time, look out. Haziovsky trailing far side. Kip with the air dribble. Back down to Ricky. Able to deny. Yovsky not going to challenge, so FX with some space. FX over to Ricky. He'll cut it back inside. Shot, and Kip with the save. FX going to try and beat it again. Ricky still with the shot, and Yovsky able to clear it out.
Yeah, and right now, Yovsky unable to get that touch and trying to pass down Ricky. As Ricky has just been trying to wear down this defense, and he does there. Able to get past them, able to put this down. It's lead by 1.
Ricky, nice little tap out of the corner. Got some power. Realized that second man in Yovsky was trying to draw it out. Midfield feed to himself. Ricky, nice little solo play. Get Hades back in it.
Yeah, you have to be scared of that. You can't allow Ricky those type of looks where he starts feeling himself, starts getting hot. You have to not allow him to sink too many shots here and allow him to get confident.
Far side, this one bounce off the ceiling, right back down to Yovsky. Clear in off the sidewall, Kip. Wait for the challenge. Ricky sticking with it. Ricky with some control, short side, and Kip with the save as he pushes it back out. A little pre-flip for the long clear to the opposite end.
And time is starting to wind down here as Ricky and FX are trying to get a shot going. Passes it. Oh, misses slightly as Kip's able to put it into his corner, taking the dangers away. That could have been the tie.
Kip, what a great fake. I don't know if too many players would have realized what just happened. He brought it down the wall, faked the initial touch, then faked it again. Ricky thought he was just going to go for it off that second touch, had started driving forward, and brought Kip the space to get downfield to make this play.
Yeah, Kip, look at this, man. Yeah, takes his ball, keeps possession the whole way, and FX just in an awkward position, top down. And Kip is having a great time. Seems to be getting some nice looks. You know, it's just like it's a free play. He's just absolutely confident in himself right now.
Man, Kip. Unreal play out of this man as he pushes Tritons ahead now. 2-0. As they had a bit of a battle in that first one, but really the difference of possession kind of showed its head here in game 2.
Yeah, and in game number 2, Kip came alive, shooting 50% on the day, 7 shots for Triton, but Ricky tying the whole amount of shots for Triton just himself. It's really trying his best for his squad.
Difference is Kip got a lot of good looks kind of in transition when Ricky had to be driving back on rotation, had to have that second man kind of sliding back into it. And Kip, you know, we saw some of his solo plays on defense to bring that ball out to kind of go a little bit of coast to coast and force some of those odd matchups downfield that allowed Yovsky to kind of slide in, make the plays he needed to make, and keep Kip aggressive on that offensive rotation.
Yeah, and Yovsky right now is the perfect second man as he seems to left the party. Maybe have a card change as we approach game number 3, but he continue. It just the synergy between them is just perfect right now. Really know how to really capture the essence of their teammate. It's just, yeah, we've seen some time from both teams where they're just slightly off the trail, where if they're in those nice spots they can get a nice goal, but overall the way they're meshing is doing well, and Yovsky's really allowing Kip to come out here and just feed and work.
So we need to see a little more from the second man on the side of Hades as FX just a small bit late to some of these challenges that could have resulted in some quality shots. Ricky, of course, had a few dishes out in front that the rotation just a little bit off as Kip tries to force a 50. Ricky, a lot of space and boost. Ricky off the sidewall. He's going to try and solo play this himself. He's going to go for the pinch instead, and he'll just equalize this one into corner for FX.
And FX right now going for a great bump. Opens up the lane, and Ricky gets the first goal.
And FX, I said I wanted to see a little more out of him. How about this? Kip, the major player on the other team for Tritons, takes him out of the equation, and Ricky will take that matchup every time.
I'll I think he's listening. I think he heard you. So like, you know, if the caster's in the booth, I'm gonna go out, put some nice lanes, and if that's what sparks this flame, and he keeps giving Ricky those type of looks, this team's gonna be extremely dangerous coming into this one.
Yovsky up over one. He's going to look to center off the side while Ricky in an awkward spot. He'll just take it away. Up to FX. Can he get a step? He boxes him out. FX long shot it in. A great little box out play by FX as Yovsky was trying to get back to this ball.
And unfortunately, Vyovsky cannot get back in time, but great job by Hades. 2 early goals, 51 seconds, barely 10 off the clock, not a whole minute left. And right now, they're riding high.
And Hades trying to perform at the level that their B squad just did with a reverse sweep with Demons. Hades going to have to try and do the same thing here as they were down 2 goals. And this one, a pinch, round corner, Kip able to take it. He beats a man in mid, long shot. Ricky, can he get there? He does, and Ricky keeps the lead at 2.
Well, what this game is showing it really is now that FX just came alive, how important that second man was. We talked about it early, and it's when these teammates really are feeding their main guy. Seems when they have that best amount of effort. Is Ricky able to put that off to the side here, and Kip just continue to hammer on. Right now, these teams are banging away, but we'll see which second man can pop off.
Well, they've kind of switched positions as well. We saw Ricky being the one to initially challenge a lot of kicks balls, and then if he got beat, it was just kind of like an odd man rush the other way. Now, FX is the first man in this equation, getting out, making sure to pressure Kip on the ball, making him touch it awkwardly, and Ricky is just kind of there to scoop up the rebounds. FX beats one, Yovsky can't get up to it, and what a shot and move by FX.
Yeah, and FX able to take this, capture this, and able to pop this forward for a great shot on target. And Yovsky just too forward on that goal, can't get up in time. Now this Hades team leads by 3.
So round and round we go. A day of potential reverse sweeps as Kip takes his time, looking backboard. FX able to send it back across Yovsky with a step. He'll try and center it out to Kip, and Ricky gets a piece, but not enough, and FX right there so quick as that second man. He's going to look for Ricky. Redirect to the sidewall. Back down around in Yovsky. Going to get a clear look to just punch that out to mid.
And Kip just staying composed in mid there. Take that ball away, but gets ended up getting 50'd out here as Hades just trying to just push their way through.
Ricky with a step. Oh, man. What a shot that would have been. As Ricky tried to find it short side. Ricky back across. Air dribble. Doesn't have the boost. He's going to try and steal a Kip. Again, great awareness of when, you know, these people need boost. He goes back, steals that big boost pad, and leaves Ricky out of the cold to rotate back around.
Yeah, right now they're fighting on this end. They need this goal, and Kip can produce it. 1 for 4. She did 25% on the evening in this one, and that right there hopefully opens up the floodgates for them.
Ricky thought he might have had a little more time to just kind of bounce that one out. Didn't drive up to the goal line. As Kip, just a dunk with a little bit of steam on it. And now, Tritons trying to find a way back into this game. 1:40 on the clock, still plenty of time. Flip reset. Ricky almost gets the double off the backboard. And Ricky, when he gets that kind of space, he's such a mechanical player. He will punish you. Kip back around. What a save from Ricky. I don't know how he got back to that flick, but Yovsky right on the doorstep as that second man. And now we have a game, Wolfie.
Yeah, 2-3, and these teams, they do not want to say die. We saw that in the first game from Hades, who just took it all the way to the Triton team, and Triton's doing the same here. 2 high competitive squads with an amazing first man, but it really has been the story of that second one.
Deep to corner, Kip with the touch towards midfield line. FX, that's a deflection to Ricky as he'll take it back to corner. A little bit of a double commit here from the side of Hades. Look out, Kip fakes the 51s, takes it a second time, tried to feed it out to Yovsky, and they blocked a corner as Ricky somehow makes the save.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. You have to love how composed Kip was in that moment. Knew that he just needed to open up a small bit of space, and he did. Ricky just came in with an even better save.
Yobski looking for the pass. Ricky breaks it up. Far side. FX. Looking to go up the wall, but Kip cuts it around him. Kip with a look. Takes the shot. Short-sided in. And Kip has tied this game with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, he's putting this team on his back right now. He's saying, look, I am going to make sure we come back in this. He wants this sweep. He's trying to call that janitorial staff in early so they can come in. But we'll see. Do they have the wherewithal? 35 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game on our hands.
And even with two players kind of challenging Kip, forcing his hand with his directions, he still found a way to get control of the ball. Yobski takes a nice 50. Yobski looking for it off the wall. Ricky able to cut it around him. Ricky back down to the ball. He gets control. Flick over top, and what a read by Kip. And now Kip's going the other way. FX down the corner. Kip's going to wait. And Ricky will take the touch. One last rush here for Triton. Kip fakes the touch. 50. Midfield. FX long clear. That one not going to find net as Yobski kills it down. Never mind. Ricky gets it to the wall. And now, most assuredly, Kip keeps it alive on his own end. Kip gonna get it! No. Kip unreal! Kip keeps it alive! 0 seconds it in!
Great job by Kip. Just Superman right now. Got it perfectly on his back. It lets the flick and takes it in 3 in an absolute gut-wrenching game.
Tritons, credit to them, had 2 minutes on the clock, maybe even less. They were down 3 goals. Come back all the way, and Kip wins it on a buzzer beater after an extended corner trap on the Hades side of the ball.
Yeah, and that it also got him his hat trick, but he loves that. He's feeling himself right now. Those teammates are going crazy in that Discord chat. Wow, Triton, heck of a job, but there's no reason for Hades to put their head down here. 2 amazing teams battled it out, and just Triton was just able to come away with it.
Yeah, 2 of your MVPs from last season, but Kip, he was at the top of the leaderboard for last season, and you know why, as this man absolutely popped off in this last game. 3 goals from him, a hat trick and a buzzer beater off of 8 shots, and Triton's gonna look strong this season.
Yeah, they are, but ladies and gentlemen, don't go anymore. We have some more great Rocket League coming at you guys right after this break.